Welcome to Desai Academy of class 9th, chapter number 2 is matter around as a pure. So if you want the videos of this chapter, so you can search in our playlist. You will got all the videos of this chapters, and also you can also access the videos of the first chapter as well as the second chapter's video. Right? So our next topic is suspension. A non-homogeneous systems. Okay, here the terms will come here non-homogeneous. We can recall the previous classes of this chapter means there will come two types of mixtures, correct? One is homogeneous, right? Another one is what? Non-homogeneous. What is homogeneous meaning? They having uniform compositions is called as a homogeneous mixture. What is non-uniform means non-homogeneous or a heterogeneous mixture. Non-homogeneous means what? It is called as what? Heterogeneous only. Hetero means what? Different. Already we know that two types of is there, correct? One is a homogeneous mixture is there. Another is what? Heterogeneous mixture, correct? So the hetero will suggesting that it is a different. This homo means what? Same. The mixture is a same throughout the solution. It is a different. So this uniform composition is a non-uniform composition is called as a hetero. Uniform composition is called as a homogeneous. You already learned in this chapter. Suspension is a what? Non-homogeneous means what? Heterogeneous mixture only. Like those obtained in a group C in activity 2.2. We have performed the activity earlier, that activity 2. What is that activity 2 means? We did this activity. Group A is taken as a copper sulfate crystals, and group B is also taken 2-3 spoon of copper sulfate, and group C is taken as what here. Here our topic comes. Group C is taken as what? Chalk powder and wheat flour. Okay, the group C is what taken? They taken chalk powder or a wheat flour. This type of solution is called as what? Suspension solutions. Okay, this they are saying which type of solutions we can call they having what? Chalk or what? Wheat flour. That solution is called as what? Suspension solution. So in which solids are dispersed in liquids are called as a suspension. What is the meaning of suspension solution? Means simply the solid is dispersing in what? Liquid. So means here, so the solid are mixing with liquid. It's called as what? Suspension. Means the main solid becomes here solute and liquid becomes here solvent. So solids are dissolving in the liquid. That is known as what? Solid is dispersing in a liquid. Means here solid is dissolving in a liquid. That is a term as what? Dispersion. Or solid is dispersing in a liquid medium. That is called as a suspension. Okay, the very important definition. In your exam, what is suspension means you can write from this point. First, already we know what is suspension. Suspension is a non-homogeneous. Non-homogeneous means what? It is heterogeneous, correct? Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture. Suspension is what? Heterogeneous mixture in which solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. Very simple definition. Suspension is a what? Heterogeneous mixture, correct? The solute particles do not dissolve completely. It is a heterogeneous mixture and the solute particles do not dissolve completely and suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. And these particles of suspensions are visible to the naked eye. So simple experiment is there. So what is suspension? Suspension is a what? A heterogeneous mixture, correct? Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture and the solute particles do not dissolve completely and remain suspended in a bulk of media, and we can see very easily with our naked eyes is called as what? suspensions. Okay, so this simple simple definition is done by or carried by simple experiment. Okay, we can easily understand. Take a small container, right? Take a small container, and in that water is added, correct? Water is added, so we can add some small what leaves or small tiny particles. If they are added in, that means they will not dissolve in it, they will suspended on the surface of the water, correct? So we can easily see by our eyes. Okay, this is called as what, example of suspension only, right? So this easily seeable as well as, and they are not dissolving. This is the best example. So take a small amount of what stones and small tiny particles which are not dissolving in water. They are suspended in a surface of a water, they are not dissolving completely, and they are suspended in a surface of water, and we are easily seeing with our naked eyes. So this is termed as what, suspensions only. Understood? Okay, this is very simple definition is there, and also important for your exam purpose. So they will ask what is suspension means, you can write suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the media, and particles of suspensions are what is easy to see or are visible to our naked eyes. And for again 3 to 4 marks they will ask write the properties of what suspension. So then you can write first point in the definition. We know that suspension is what, heterogeneous mixture. So first point that you have to write, simple thing is that suspension is what, heterogeneous mixture. First point is cleared, very easy, because of you are already read in the definition. Suspension is what, heterogeneous mixture. Also have to read it, they are seen with our naked eyes. Second point is the same thing only, the particles of suspensions can be seen with our naked eyes. 2 points are cleared very easily. From the definition we can write 2 points. So they are heterogeneous mixture and they can see with our naked eyes. 2 points are cleared. So without any effort you will read it 2 points. First is heterogeneous mixture, and second one is they are seen with our eyes or naked eyes. We can write 2 points are very easily you learned. Third point, the particles of suspension scatter a beam of light passing through it and make it path visible. When these particles are suspended, correct? When suspended means when we are passing light through it, so the path is what, visible to our naked eyes. This is the point. When these are particles are suspended in a solution, so when we are passing light through it, we can see the path of the light, which is very easy to see by our naked eyes, because the particles are here suspended and they can easily scatter the light. So due to this scatter of light, so you can see the path of the light. This is the third point, very easy. So the particles of suspensions are what, scatter a beam of light passing through it and make it path visible, because the particles are not completely dissolving, correct? They are suspended here. When for example take a torch and place or pass the some rays, correct? So these rays are passing this solution, we can see the path, because the particle will scatter these rays and we can see with our eyes. So this is the third point. And fourth point, the solute particles settle down when suspension is left undisturbed, that is suspension is unstable. Another point is what, when the particles are suspended at the surface of the solution, when we are undisturbed this solution for some certain time, these suspended particles will settle down at the bottom. Okay, so earlier they will settle at the here, after certain time they will settle down at the bottom of the container. So from this we can conclude they are what, unstable solution. So they are not staying in a particular position, after some time they are at the what, bottom of the container. Before that they are at the what, surface of the solution. After undisturbance they will settle down at the bottom of the container. So they are called as what, unstable solutions. they can be separated from the mixture by the process of filtration. Okay, these are the solutions which are having a settle down or a surface, we can easily separated by which method? Filtration. Remember that the suspension particles can be separated by which method, means you can write a filtration method. So very important, 1 mark also they will ask for in MCQ as well as the in a 1 mark sentence also. So which method is used for a separation of solution, means we can write which method, sorry, not solution, suspension. So which method, that is a filtration method. Remember that which method used to separate the suspension particles, means that is only one method, filtration method. When the particles settle down, the suspension breaks and it does not scatter light anymore. Okay, remember that. Again, when the particles are settled down, right? When particles are settled down, when we are passing the light, so they will not scatter the light, because the particles are they are settled down and they will not the scatter of the light, they will not scatter the beam of light, and we cannot see the path of a light. So when they are settled down at the bottom, but they will scatter the light when the particles are suspended or on the surface, they we can see very easily, but we cannot see the path of a light when the suspension is what settle down at the container or bottom of the container. That time we cannot see the path of a light. Okay, these are the some important properties of what properties of suspensions. What is first, we will recall in a few seconds. First point is it is a heterogeneous mixture, or suspension is a heterogeneous mixture and they can see with the naked eyes. Second point is cleared. And third point is what, the particles of a solutions, right? The particles of a solutions, first is heterogeneous mixture, second is they will see with our naked eyes, and the third point is they pass the beam of light, they pass the beam of light, correct? They will pass the beam of light, they will pass the, or they scatter the beam of light. Third point, the beam of light. Fourth point is they are very unstable solutions. After some time they are settled down at the bottom of the container and they will do not scatter the beam of light. These are the 4 points of what suspensions. We can easily write and read also. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.